Now in this video we are going to solve question number 5 of Mechanics M1 January 2021. Question is: a particle is acted upon by two forces F and G. The force F has magnitude of 8 Newton, acts in a direction with a bearing of 240 degree. The force G has a magnitude of 10 Newton and acts due south. Given that R is equal to F plus G, find the magnitude of R. Now, first we need to draw the diagram for this one. To draw the diagram, let's say I will draw the north because it involves the bearing, and we know the bearing is angle with the north in the clockwise direction. So let's suppose if this is north, and it's given that the force F has a magnitude of 8 Newton and acts in a direction with a bearing of 240. So, if we draw the directions, north, this direction is south. So this will be 90, 90, 180, and 240 will be approximately here. So in case if I will draw this one, the force F has a magnitude of 8 Newton. This is force F. So it has a bearing of 240 degrees. So this total angle is 240 degrees in the clockwise direction. And then the force G has a magnitude of 10 Newton and acts due south. Now south is in this direction. So from here, the force G will act in this direction. It has a magnitude of 10 Newton. This is force G. So what we need to do is we need to find R. Now what R will be, if we take R will be from here to here. This will be R. To find R, the magnitude of R actually we have to find. To find the magnitude of R, I have to find this angle. If I will be able to find this angle, then using cosine rule, easily I can find R. So for that, what can I do? I will increase it in this direction, as if I can say this is also north. So I know that the sum of this angle and this angle should be 180 degree. So if I will be able to find this angle, then this angle we can find easily. How to find this angle? This angle will be 360 minus 240. So remaining is 120. It means this angle is 120. If this angle is 120, so this angle should be, if this is 120, so this should be 60. So total will be 180 between two parallel lines. We know that if here is a parallel line between the two parallel lines, the line that cross, then this sum of these internal angles is 180 degree. So then along the line, total angle is 180 degree. So this angle will be 120 degree. Or you can say, we know also that using the alternate angle, this angle will also be 120 if this is 120. So we found this angle. Now using cosine rule, we know very well by using cosine rule, I can say the magnitude of R will be equal to square root of, let's suppose if we have a triangle. So in this triangle, if I have to find the side opposite to the known angle, then I have the magnitude of this one. This force is 8. I will write it 8 square plus 10 square minus 2 into 8 into 10 cosine of angle. That is cos of 120 degree. So let's find the magnitude of this one. We'll say it is 8 square plus 10 square minus 2 into 8 into 10 cosine of 120 degree. We'll get 2 square root of 61. That will be the magnitude of. As it is not asked whether you have to write your answer in the decimal place or not, so you can leave it in this form. And then next is the direction of R, giving your answer as a bearing to the nearest degree. It means we have to find the direction of R by giving your answer as a bearing. So if somehow I manage to find this angle, let's suppose I will say this angle is X. So then I need to find this angle. To find, if I will be able to find this angle X, then easily I can find the bearing of R. So to do so, what I will do, I can use sine rules. By sine rule, Let's suppose I have to find this angle x. So x over 10, because the side opposite to this one. So I can say 10 over sine of x will be equal to, now I know about the r also. So I can say this r over, r is 2 square root of 61 over sine of 120 degree. So from here I will find my angle x. So x cross multiply, it will be 2 square root of 61 into sine of x equal to 10 into sine 120 degree. So sine x, if I will take, sine x will be equal to 10 into sine 120 degree over 2 square root of 61. So then x will be sine inverse 10 into sine 120 degree over 2 square root of 61. So let's calculate now. Sine inverse 10 into sine 120 over 2 square root of 61. We'll get 33.670. X is going to be 33.67 degree. To 2 decimal places I write it. Now after finding x, to find this bearing of r, what I need to do is, we know that this total is 240. From 240, if we will minus this x, so that will give the direction of r. So finally direction of r will be 240 minus x. So the value of x we know already, 240 minus 33.67. So let's subtract it. 240 minus 33.67. So it will give 206.33. And as per question, we need to find the bearing to the nearest degree. So to the nearest degree, it will be 206 degree to nearest degree. That is the end of this question.